Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. We are here for another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday morning. Where else would you rather be on the internet on a Wednesday morning, Brandon? But right here at Practice, the show.
Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of everyone's favorite place to be on a Wednesday, Pitch Practice.
The show.
My name is Mark, and I'm the guy behind the Mental Marketer and the private Facebook group Funnel Building 101. I teach the newest art and science of funnel building to help content creators sell other people's stuff.
Brandon here, your Chief Business Strategist with the Brandon Growth Lab, helping you get those funnels hooked up online so you don't miss a lead. But I need to get my other microphone hooked up because I thought I had my little lavalier mics here, but I don't. So give me 2 seconds. Let me get my
What's up? What's up, everybody out there in funnel hacking world? Who is excited right now? We are going on the second week of we're going on the second week after Russell and Todd launched a major bomb in the world of marketing. My head is still spinning from the challenge last week. We went through an entire 5 days where Russell and Todd walked us through their entire tech stack, the tech stack that they're currently using right now to run ClickFunnels on, with some really cool things. Some really cool things. I think last week we were right in the middle of it. I think we were right at Wednesday last week, and last Wednesday was when we last Wednesday we did the VSL, and I think we learned about how Russell is using he's using a combination of all of these VSL swipe file that he took from Agora to creating video sales letters very quickly. I happened, and then Thursday there was Todd. Todd came on, and Todd actually had us build an entire app. I'm not a tech person, and I stayed away from actually building that app. I'm just not ready for that right now. I'm just gonna wait till it, maybe a little bit time has passed. That was a little bit too much on my plate, but I did really get into the rest of the week. I got into the AI chatbot. That was really cool, and I've made quite a few chatbots for a post that I made out there online. Because that was Friday. Remember Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Friday was the five AI side hustles. And hopefully we're going to get into one of those side hustles that we can do inside of the Marketing Secrets AI. If you can demo it for us today, Brandon.
Yeah, I can. Let me refresh real quick so I can get the right microphone in here so you guys can actually hear me decently. So let me refresh and I'll get that pulled up.
Okay. All right. Give us a hashtag down in the comments where you're watching from. Hashtag to push this out to more people. What's up, everybody? I see you out there watching. What's up? What's up? Say what's up in the comments. Glad to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I see you on there live. So just make a comment. We see you watching live. Hit that heart button. Hit that heart button. And then he actually dropped it. So last week we've turned that AI chatbot that you could create inside of the Marketing Secrets app. We've turned it into what we're calling our AI chatbot funnel. I think I may be able to show. I think I can show my AI chatbot funnel for for my demo tonight. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. And tonight, Russell will be going live too. So yeah, we don't want to miss that, but I'll definitely show a little bit of that as well. Just a reminder, if you have not gone through the challenge, I don't know if you saw Brandon, but they've released access to the replays. It's a limited access to the replays, and this time, guess what?
What?
It's not free.
What?
It's not free. It's not free. Yep. I think he should do that more. I think he should start doing that more just to make sure that people, they take action on it. Okay. But he is only charging $7.
Hmm.
It's $7, and then you get limited access to the replays. So you get 7 days limited access to the replays. And if you paid attention, you know that only day 1 and day 2 are on the YouTube channels. He did not put the rest of the days of the challenge on YouTube, but they are inside of the Backstage Pass. So it was some really good information. I think it's a really great app, and I'm just really starting to dive into it and its possibilities. I think it is the ability for you to have the best AI, the smartest marketers, the mind of the smartest marketers combined with social media and 100+ integrations. You'll see more of it from me on my social media platform when you follow me. What do you got? You got your mic all set up?
Yeah, we're all set, man. We're
All right. You want me to go first?
Set. Yeah, you go ahead and share yours. I got mine pulled up here to the side, and I'll get mine ready to share.
All right. So you know what? Let me just do a little bit. Let me get out of here real quick. Just I'm gonna show a little bit inside of the app once more, inside of the Marketing Secrets app. I'm just gonna show inside of the Marketing Secrets app once more before we get into that. And this is just to give everyone an idea of. Let me just move this out of the way over here. All right, cool. This is inside of the Marketing Secrets app, and I'm inside of the software. Now, what I like about this app is that there's several different apps built inside here, right? And here's where you can find them at, because you've got your AI chief of staff, which is your access to let's see, that's going to be your access to there's my images that I'm having it create for me. So you've got your home base right here. Here is your home base. Here's your home base, and I can't remember if it was last week, because I was doing all of these after meetups. So, and I remember it went from one day, it had like, maybe it was like four chats to choose from. And now, yeah, you've got the list. You've got the list there, and you've got some Grok in here. You've got some Claude. You do have Perplexity. I've done some research with Perplexity in here, and it eats up some credits, but it does do deep research. So here, Google Gemini, GPT, DeepSeek, Meta. You got Meta's Scout. So the AI is trained to choose the best AI for the job. So you come in here and you tell your chief of staff what you want to do, and then it should be selecting the best AI for the job. Now, I'm doing some deep dives in my community. We're doing some very deep dives into setting up our swipe files, and we're also doing some deep dives into our attractive character, including setting up our customer avatar. So this is just a little bit of information, and you can see here, this is where you can choose from your chat assistant. And then I've also connected several external apps. My integrations, these are just my active ones right now. I've got my Google Docs, I've got my YouTube, I've got Trello in here, Google Sheets, my Google Drive, Calendar, Gmail, and Calendly. I also have my Facebook and Instagram integrated too, and my LinkedIn. But I'm really at this point right now, just really exploring what the app will let me do. As I explore, let me just give you a little. No, that's just exploring exactly what it will let me do. But just for today, so this is your ground zero. Your it's sort of like what the regular chat assistants look like, except you've got your dashboard to write an email and some suggestions as well. But one of the areas in here are the softwares that are actually included. And what they call these are extra tools for you. And there's your brain, there's the attractive character. I've actually created a VSL, not going to go into that this time. I've seen some emails that have been created. Dream 100. I've actually got my Dream 100 almost set up, almost there. And this is the tool that you'll be demoing tonight, Brandon. Is going to be the Rev Scan, where you can scan a business's funnels, websites, social presence in seconds. These are, you know what? These are standalone apps that could be pretty powerful on their own. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean the breadth of the things that they can do really helps speed up the go-to-market research. Regardless if you're the person selling the service or the person that is like the business itself that needs to figure out the go-to-market strategy, right? You can see where the gaps are, especially with the rev scan. I ran a rev scan report on a prospect that I was talking to a couple months ago that had kind of gone a little bit cold, and I wanted to see what this tool would bring up as opposed to what my current tool does with regards to at least finding business listings, reputation information with regards to reviews, how the website's performing, and just some basic local SEO stuff. And I was pretty taken back with the report that was given, to where it actually broke down how much money would be recovered if those things were fixed. Let's see if I can find it here.
Okay, yeah. So these are, so you talk about doing market research, but these are tools. These are tools that can help you to generate leads. These are tools that help you provide reports for your potential clients. And when you show these reports, they will want to work with you. All right, you'll see in here these. Okay, so I did click into the I just clicked into the attractive characters. These are some of the attractive characters that I built inside of my account, along with these are actual chat bots. I am going to be going over the one chat bot that I created, and these are literally apps right here that you can use. You can sell them, you can use them, but what we're using them for are lead magnets, and we're calling them our AI chatbot funnels. And if you're wondering, how does the AI chatbot funnel work? I'm going to demo it for you right here. Well, I'm not going to demo it for you. I'm just going to give you how it works. All right. Now, what happened? I think I lost that screen. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Now you can see this here. All right. So here is, this is how we're using these AI chatbot funnels right here. So when you set up your chatbot funnel, this is going to be the page that they'll go to. They'll initially go to this page right here. Let me zoom in there, and this will give your and these are loaded with, basically this is loaded with all of your coaching information. You can set this on your web page, and someone opts in and they could start to chat with the bot. And when they chat with the bot, it is a one-time email opt-in that captures the name and their email info into your CRM. Now, there is an optional message that you can send, and I like to keep it just kind of not spammy, not salesy, not pushy, but you send the message, say, hey, I'm your funnel brain now, here when you need me. What are we working on first? From there, that takes them to, once they have entered their email information, that takes them to which is your main AI dashboard, which is what we're calling the funnel brain. And this is where you really have an opportunity to customize it. So you think of this as, you could think of this kind of as a landing page that's going to guide your customer. And here's some specific areas that I just want to point out. You're able to add links, and these are your links to your social follows on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and it still has the Twitter, although it's X, but it does say Twitter. We'll have to get them to change that, right? You're able to add, you want to call it a headline, but it sets expectations for what your AI bot can help with. So if we look at my header, the funnel brain is your AI coaching partner designed to help you turn shoppers into buyers, because conversion is the game. The funnel brain helps you simplify, focus, and build funnels that actually close deals. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start converting, I'm ready to help. And right below that, you've got the opportunity to set these questions right here. You set these questions, and you want to help guide them with pre-populated questions that will lead to your best content or offer. So let's take a look at some examples of my questions. How can a funnel turn my website into a high converting client getting machine? How to go from inconsistent sales to predictable growth? Where's my current website or funnel leaking money and how to fix it? Or how to scale towards 100K a month without burning out? This information is going to pull from an AI chat assistant, and it's also going to pull from your database of your programs, your coaching, your voice. This is your bot. This is you. Literally, this is you. But it's going to pull from your information to answer those questions. And like I said, the AI is trained and loaded with your voice, your style. So it's like they're speaking directly to you, asking you any questions. After hours, you can place this on a website saying, hey, if you've got a question, put it inside of the membership group. You can put your bot on the bottom corner that people can access it at any time. And what's really cool is that as they are going through and asking the question, the AI is trained to make recommendations for your products or services only when it's a good fit. So, for example, I can break this down specifically for your website or funnel. Want a quick audit? And when they click the link, it's going to send them to your page where they can send you a link to their page where you can do an audit. Now, of course, if you're in the funnel building coaching, if you're in the funnel builder coaching and certification program, what are you going to do after that, Brandon?
I mean, after the audit, you're going to take the results and pitch them that you're the one to be able to fix everything that's wrong in their business to make them more money.
The hit by a bus. Yes. So this, getting this software, I love it. I love how it really goes hand in hand with ClickFunnels. And I love this part of it. And I've shared this with several people. And I just wanted to share that here on our live so that anyone out there that is on the fence about getting the software, just know that this software is a really great opportunity for you to generate leads, generate funnel build clients. And this is one of the ways. And then as you're going to show us here a little bit later, you're going to show us another method for generating leads. But I just want to also show how this doesn't just work for funnel build clients, because this also works for this is a realtor, and this is a dream home. Look at this one here. This one is a chat with your guide to finding your dream home. And this here is, you've got a realtor. If you're a realtor, you can set expectations on what this chat bot can help them with. Ready to jump into that new home? Most home buyers just want the right home at the right deal. And you don't know what you don't know. And I'm here to help first-time buyers and upgraded buyers cut through the confusion and find the perfect dream home without stress, confusion, or overpaying. There are a few questions to ask. And of course, once the chatbot is ready to make a recommendation based on what you just asked, I'd recommend visiting one of our open houses. Want the details? Again, not salesy or pushy, but an opportunity to generate leads. Here's one for a workout partner. No excuses. Just because your goals don't skip days, and neither should you. Help you stay on track and finish stronger every day. When you're ready, I can put together a personalized plan. Want a quick plan. Recommending not salesy, not pushy, but these are also bots that you can build for your funnel build clients. So say, for example, you have a client and this might be a selling point, and you build one of these right alongside their funnel. I think this app is giving us a few more tools to add to existing services. And with the direction of AI in this current, this current world, this current climate, being able to add a chatbot assistant along with a funnel build can make that a valuable offer to someone. I made a mention about this on my social media recently, and I just talked about, and I think we talked about this, the other day too. These AI assistants are serving up ads right now. They are serving up ads, and people are going to these chat assistants more than they're going to Google now. We are literally going to be in the zero-click environment. And you've seen it, haven't you, Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, on the free version of GPT, I didn't realize I wasn't logged in. I just I just went to one of my saved bookmarks that I have for a custom GPT. Didn't realize I was logged in, just started interacting with it. And then after the first prompt at the bottom of it, there was an ad. I was like, why am I getting an ad? So at least right now for the tier that I'm on for ChatGPT, I don't get ads. But this one was like, oh, it was an ad. Huh. I thought, it's starting to bleed in. But no, for most of the people that are out there,
more than 90% of people aren't paying for it.
Yeah, most people out there, they're not paying for it. They heard about it. They go to ChatGPT, .com or whatever the website is that they heard, or to Gemini, and they put whatever the prompt is in there to get the quick answer, and they'll get the answer, and then they're going to get served with some sponsored information, and then if they continue on, even more sponsored information is going to come out, because anything that's free, like, you're the product anyway, right? So they're going to end up serving ads to help offset the cost that it takes to run these models, which is a lot. So there's no such thing as a free lunch for anything. You're either paying so you don't get the ads, or you're paying and getting unlimited ads, or you're paying a whole bunch to get no ads. So that's just how this model is going to be going in the future.
Right. But I think the important thing is that your customers that may have been going to the search engines to search for your product, they're now using those same searches, but they're going inside of the chat assistants, and they are being served recommendations. And unless you have done the work for your sponsored ad to show up, somebody else is getting that lead. Someone else that has either paid for it or is done the work, because I've seen actual videos recommended. And I'm wondering, okay, there is a search, there is a what is it? AI engine optimization now, where you can actually start to optimize either your content, your sites, and your entire environment, so that when you could be recommended. Have you gone into any of that, or have you seen any of it?
Yeah, I mean, as part of my services with regards to business listings and things like that, that is the cornerstone to it all. Other than getting you set up online properly with just Search Console or Bing Webmasters, I mean, there is the AI model insertion to making sure your business information as listing is actually sent to those language models to know that you even exist, and to make sure that you have the proper robots set up on the back end of your website to allow the bots to even come in and learn the information with you. So, I mean, I know all that really sounds complicated for what it is, but it really isn't. If you knew what you're doing, or heck, if you even went to the bots themselves, like, hey, how do I make sure that you can see my website? If you have WordPress or whatever, it's kind of easy. Or if you're ClickFunnels on Cloudflare, it's pretty easy. But you just got to go to the settings and tick a little box to say allow AI to crawl, and there you go. Does that mean that you're going to get served up? Probably not. Not in the initial onset, but if you keep doing the work that you normally do, put out good content, and have signals leading back to it, just like with regular SEO, you'll start showing up in the AI results.
Yes. Click the button. Toggle the switch. All right. Cool. All right. You ready to demo the other part of the app?
Yeah, I should be sharing it right now.
All right.
So this, what's really nice about this app is, like, it can be, at least for my Mac here, a standalone like browser application. So it doesn't have to be tied into Chrome or anything like that. But RevScan was an application that they kind of clobbled in here. I like to say clobbled because I know this thing is a bunch of different apps together working as one, which does make it kind of nice. But what it can do here is go out and scan a business. So you give the business information, the social medias, the website, general business data, name, address, location, that kind of stuff. Sends everything out, and then it comes back, and it's based on Russell's framework with regards to hook, story, offer, value ladder, the new opportunity, the offer stacks, how the social media is working, dream, customer clarity, the perfect webinar, Dream 100, and all the ad creativity and traffic that's coming from it. And this particular company is a painting company, and you probably think to yourself, okay, why does a painting company need a perfect webinar? Well, or does it really need AI software products? Probably not. So like some of the stuff will fit for a business, some of it won't, but you can adjust the report to give you the information that you need that is pertinent to the business itself. Well, regarding the revenue that is found, assuming this painting company, makes anywhere between $10,000 to $50,000 a month, because it's lacking in like 15 critical areas here. There's an unrealized annualized potential of $140,000 that could be left on the table because they're not doing the things that are necessary to generate that revenue. It found there wasn't really a value ladder. There's no split testing being done. There's no attractive character and email engine, no community and continuity. Again, it's a painting company. It's kind of hard to build in continuity on a painting company because they're usually, one and done type deals for years. After that, again, it probably doesn't need an AI software product unless, it would develop a room scanning app that, can simulate what paint colors would look like. There's plenty of those apps out there that do that kind of stuff. This guy probably doesn't need it.
But
course and info products. I mean, sure, you probably teach people how to paint. I mean, I'd love to know how to cut in a corner. So it could be a possibility.
But I would think when it comes to an AI bot, what kind of questions do people go into a hardware store asking about paint? Does this color go with that color? Does this color match? What type of paint? Is it because they always have different types of paint. What's the best type of paint to go on wood? Or what's the best type of paint to go on the outside of the house? So I think there could be some opportunities for you to actually, build even an AI bot that can answer some of those questions. And then once those questions are answered, hey, how'd you like your own personal quote? Bam. And then that could lead to a phone call. Just a suggestion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that isn't really tied into this report here, but one of the services that offer would be the AI receptionists that help, manage the calls when they do come in, which ties into a bot that goes onto the site. But there's a lot of foundational cracks here. And that's what I would take a look at first before tackling on any type of, I won't call it gimmicky software, but the gimmicks or the shiny objects that, wouldn't move the needle as much as it would to have an actual value ladder to bring people in. So what I also, like about this is that it also gives you the plan to execute.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and you can fix it with Funnel Scan AI. If you click this here, you can get help fixing it. I think it takes you to like the to the chief of staff itself and gives you the step-by-step deal what needs to happen to fix it. So, one of the things here is build a post ascension sequence using drip jobs automation. After every completed job, trigger a follow-up that offers a maintenance touch-up package, which could be the continuity and a referral incentive, turning one-time clients into repeat buyers and Dream 100 referral partners. So it just doubles the customer lifetime value with that if you got them on a thing. And that would especially be good for exterior paint clients. Interior, not so much, unless it's a commercial, highly trafficked area that seems to be getting beat up all the time. Of residential, it makes it a little difficult unless it's exterior to come back every 2-3 years or so to freshen the paint up. Attractive character. So again, no soap opera sequence, no email broadcast, lists under 1,000 that's rarely or never contacted. The website reads like a brochure. Zero personal story, no epiphany bridge moment. Like these are all the little things. Like even though it's a B2C painting company, people like are still doing business with people.
They
at
are.
the end of the day. And so to know and understand your story, it makes people more apt to be like, oh man, I know this guy. He's trustworthy. I like his story. Good background. I'm gonna buy from this guy instead of just being another humdrum painting company that you just find on Google.
Think of how many commercials you see for companies on television, and it's like, here's the family, here's the father, here's the son. We've been in business, and I think people really gravitate towards it's attractive characters, even if it's just home service businesses.
Mm-hmm. And when it gets down here for like the long-term revenue, community and continuity, free Facebook group, low-ticket community offer, home color care club includes a quarterly visual color consultation, seasonal maintenance tips, and priority booking. Like I said, people, I don't know how many times people want to paint whatever they want to paint. So again, that's me just not being in the industry or the business to know. But if somebody has a painter on retainer that's paying a subscription, put it in the comments. Let me know if that's even a thing. If it is, great, because that painter's making buku bucks without really having to do anything. I can see it makes sense for lawn care. I can see it makes sense for trash removal, things like that, to have that structured payment to keep coming out and taking the trash out and cutting the grass. Painting, I don't know so much. Course and info products, again, I mean, I think Kennedy says it best, like every business needs to be an info product business, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. The revenue behind it is astronomical. You have a painting university, teach people how to cut corners or cut in corners, or how to even start a painting business yourself. Like, you know what I mean? You've already done it. Just teach the next generation and charge for it.
What does it recommend?
For the course and product info, create a smiling painter method info product. It's a $297 digital course or guide teaching homeowners.
That is
it does that.
That
teaching
is,
homeowners or painters your cabinet refinishing and spray painting process.
That is crazy. It not only gives you ideas of what type of info products to create. That's pretty good.
Yep. And then, activate YouTube channel as a Dream 100 content engine by posting weekly before and after transformation videos, hook story offer, driving to free lead magnet, the 5 color mistakes homeowners make that captures emails and sends them towards the paid course. That way, like, you have that, because not every customer is your customer, right? Like, I don't know how big the job has to be for you to go out, but you want to be called out for every rinky dink hole in the wall touch up that needs to be done, when you can have this info course and sell it to them and they can do it themselves, and save you time, money, save them time and money, and they can get it done. So I think it's cool. New opportunity positioning. This is something that's like always kind of boggled my mind. I was like, how do you come up with a new opportunity for something that's been around for forever, right? I mean, coaching and consulting's been around for forever and a day. It's like, well, what's the new opportunity behind the services that I personally can offer? Let alone what's the services that can be offered that's a new opportunity for someone that is doing a painting job. You think out, you just go out and paint, right? You can create a proprietary name methodology, something like the Smiling Painter 3-phase transformation process, and build out the copy around a unique mechanism so prospects feel they can only get this specific result from Matt, killing price comparison before it starts. Replace the paint brand logo strip on the homepage immediately. they anchor as a vendor of existing products, not as a category king. Let's see. Launch a named community, identity for past clients. So I guess it's trying to weave all that stuff in from expert secrets into the painting company. I personally don't see it. Maybe somebody out there that's watching this and gets it can see it. Maybe re-educate me on it. I mean, because I know it and understand it, but it is difficult for a home service company to use those particular frameworks. Because again, most customers are like, how fast can you get it done? How cheap can you make it? Right. And it's just getting over that barrier and re-educating both the company and the client on how to, reposition yourself so you don't have to be the lowest guy in town. But yeah, so that's the deal in a nutshell. But if I knew his actual income, it can be adjusted, up to $500K a month. It can show if he was making this how much he'd be living on the table, right? But I think he's around there, so that's essentially what he's leaving on the table. And these are the amounts that, if implemented, could bring in. But like I said, I would probably take off the AI software pocket part of it, as well as community and continuity. Like I said, it's a painting company. It's kind of hard to implement those things at least at this stage. But yeah, so it's about $10,000 a month, leaving on the table. Yep.
Very nice report. Very nice report. Let me ask you on this one, because inside the marketing secrets, you use the apps. Some of the prompts take credits, and some of the prompts, some of the calls are, they'll use up your credits. And I think with the standard account, you get 1,000 credits per month, but I'm over 3,000 right now. I'm still over 3,000, and I'm probably using close to 200 a day, but I'm not using. No, I probably maybe used 200 total over the last 2 weeks. Does that app take up credits?
I don't think so, because I just looked at my billing and subscription right now. It says 0% used. I got about 3,500 credits after, either logging in for the day or, doing the things that it asks to do with hooking things up, where it kind of gives you those bonus credits.
Yeah.
I think the only credits get used, like if you use like the chief of staff and prompt it there. Like I think the additional tools, it doesn't cost anything, at least for now. Like I don't know, but yeah, and I'm on the basic 97 a month deal.
Okay, yeah. I saw my credits moving when I changed the models. So I changed Perplexity Deep Research. It took some credits. I think I did some calls. I did some calls out to. I had it go to Facebook. I had it go to Instagram. I've had it do some research on there for me. I'm just trying to actually stretch it to see exactly what it'll do. That way, when I'm putting together this marketing plan and some automations and skills, I'll know exactly what the AI can do. So I'm asking it, what can you do? It'll tell me, nope, Facebook restricts this. You can't do this. You can do this, but you can't do that. Or you want me to do that. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to automating a few things and helping some other people get it set up.
I think under skills or routines or anything that you're having it reach out to make calls, that'll take the credits up. I still have to get in there and do some feeding of the brain and build the avatar and all that kind of stuff. And I think once I do, I'll be good to go. That's the list to do for this weekend.
Yes, yes. You're gonna set it up to do some auto posting for you.
Probably, yeah, because I had this other app from um, Scroll Connected Funnel Hacking Live, and I think it's Friendier. I think it's what it's called. And I got the freemium version now, and I'm trying to figure that out, to where it can make posts and reply to birthdays and send out the birthday messages and all that kind of stuff for you. And it's like this thing's a pain in the butt to try to figure out. So I'll see if this chief of staff here to set up the routines for the posts, because I got to get more clients in. I got to get that 10K for that bronze badge so I can, put that aside and move on to the silver as quickly as possible. I have the dominoes set up to hit the 10K. It's just that it's going to take some time from my clients to hit their marks to be able to pay me out due to the equity deals that I've set. But I got high hopes, at least for the one, because it's been 4 weeks since we launched this deal, and he's over 5K in sales as of right now, and things are looking positive. Now it's time to take that money and throw it into some ads and really get more. So just got to get them out of that mindset of, oh, I need money right now. I don't have money to spend the ads. Like, you're making money. Like, you're making money right now. You take that money and you put it into ads, and you make more money. So.
Yeah. It's not it's not an expense.
It's not an expense. You're getting it in organically. The right ad, take them to the right thing.
You put in 100, you get out 5, and that's how you play the game. That's how you play the game.
The one ad program that I showed them is a geo-target deal. Target the locations of where the ideal client's going to be anyway, so they're going to see the display ads, and one sale pays for the minimum campaign. One sale pretty much pays for the minimum campaign. I was like, it's one sale. You have to pay me personally. How much are you gonna pay me? 10, 20 sales out of 200. So, I think if you pay that one sale a month and release into the ads, you'll be able to pay me off faster, and we'll be done with that part of it. So anyway, try to figure that out. It's a game. It's a long game.
Yes. Awesome. Well, I think Russell's going to be going live in just a little bit. I think he's going live at 9 Eastern. Tonight is the last push for the AI Secrets Challenge. Closing the cart tonight. I'm going to have to replay this inside the group because we're not live right now. Yeah.
Well, if you're interested in learning more about that offer, it's a super, super crazy offer. I got it linked on Facebook in the comments there. Just jump you straight into it. It'll give you the full stack. But I wouldn't consider this one a shiny object application, because AI has a huge grip on small businesses right now. You're at a fork in the road, so to speak. You either take the fork and start implementing AI in your business to make it stronger, or you don't, and you end up falling further behind. I don't think these applications are going to be hyped at all. Like, they're going to be an integral part of anybody doing business. I'm using AI all the time in the day job, 9 to 5, for these remedial tasks of document analyzing and all that kind of stuff that just saves hours upon hours upon hours of time. So if you have something that gives you time back, you have to use it. Like, it just makes sense. So check it out, and let me know if you got any questions.
Oh yeah, you saw just the two additional apps that we showed tonight. They're not shiny object. These are apps that can move the needle, especially when you're able to show the gap. And I think that's what that app is really able. Well, the RevScan is able to do. It's able to show the gap from where they are to where they could be, and how much lost revenue they're leaving on the table. And just by implementing a few strategies, That's how you get paid.
For sure, 100%. Like I said, you run that ref scan on your own business. Once you have all of your business data up there, and it knows your systems and information, to run the ref scan on yourself and see where you got the gaps and fix them. But if you don't want to do that, you want me to do it, just reach out to me and I'll run it for you, and you can take it and run with it, or I'll help you fix it.
Yes, nice. All right, I say we end it. Yeah, we're right at the time.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of time, but yeah, definitely reach out to us. Click the link, check it out. The offer's closing. The offer's closing tonight. Yep, tonight. It's closing tonight. So get in, at least check it out. If not, I think there's an opportunity for you to get 7 days of the replay. And who knows when this challenge will be run again, but it's definitely one of those not shiny objects for you to get into tonight. All right.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Thanks everyone for showing up, and we'll see you in the next time. Remember, keep making the world a better place, one funnel